Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This is Earth. You are on Earth where anything that is bad is good, okay? In less than 2 hours, Chris Brown was able to sell out a stadium that holds 94,000 people in Johannesburg, South Africa, in less than 2 hours. And you have to imagine that most of the ticket sales are probably by females. They just don't care. People here on Earth just do not care. Now, I'm not saying that Chris Brown is not talented. I'm not saying that Chris Brown, when he was younger, he was probably provoked. Well, who knows? He said that afterwards he was provoked that someone tried to grab at his jewels, and instinctively he defended himself. Jealousy. And if you're in a relationship, if you are ever in a relationship, the lovey-dovey kind of thing, you're going to have to assume some responsibility for whatever the fallout is. Okay, you're going to have to, whether you want to or not, you can go in with the best of intentions. When it goes south, when things go bad, you're going to have to you're going to have to shoulder, you're going to have to assume some responsibility as to anything that has happened to you. Anything that happens to you during the breakup stage or whatever, you're going to have to shoulder some responsibility. So it's not all Chris Brown. Let's get that out of the way. It's not all him, okay? But the focus was on him, okay? Because the other person was battered and not as strong, not as tall, weaker, and he took advantage. He took advantage. So, okay. So years have passed. How many years? I mean, over maybe almost 20 years. I mean, a long time has passed. And he has done very well for himself. He is talented. He is talented. So how long should that event follow him? Now that he is in South Africa, there's a renewed spotlight on violence against women in South Africa. That's what they're talking about. But who bought the tickets? I'm here to say that most women probably bought Chris Brown's tickets. I'm here to say that most of the back end, when they go behind, before the show or after the show, and they take special pictures with him all like hugging up and huggy-duggy and whatever, I'm sure most are going to be females. They pay thousands of dollars to have those photos taken with a star, backstage. Thousands of dollars. So females don't care. Females don't care. So why is this in the news? Why is this in the news? A renewed concern about violence on women, against women, because of Chris Brown. And not only did he sell out a stadium, Johannesburg, the biggest one in South Africa, within hours, they had to put a second date. They had to add they want him to come back. More people, probably the whole place wants to see him. They want to see him. They want to throw their money at him. They don't care. They don't care. Rihanna's rich. He's rich. They don't care. This is Earth. You are in hell. You are in a place that loves people like Chris Brown. You love the fallout from things that someone like Chris Brown would do. You love it. You love it. You love everything about what happens here on this earth. You just love it. No one could come and tell anyone that's living on this earth, hey, we want to make things better. We want to make your lives that you don't have to cry. You don't have to die. You don't have to work. They love it just the way it is. Earthlings love the earth just the way it is. They want people to be poor so they can feel better if they have more money than the poor. They want people to not be so beautiful so that if they have some good features, they feel, oh, I'm better looking than you. They want people to have the tightly knotted hair, and then they could say, well, mine is straighter, mine is they love it. They just love it. People just love it here, okay? This is the earth. It's hell, okay? It's hell. So anything happens here. Anything goes. Chris Brown showing up in Johannesburg for a concert that sold out over 94 94,000 seats. Over 94,000 seats are in the stadium there, the largest stadium there in Johannesburg. And then having to add a second date because another 94,000 want to see him. How many people in this world can sell out a stadium that's that big and then do it again because they want him after he did what he did? Like I said, what he did doesn't matter. What Chris Brown has done does not matter. People need their idols. The worship, there's a worship gene. They need to exercise that worship gene. They need to be worshiping somebody, something. They need it. They need to do it. So it does not matter. Chris Brown is going to get richer and richer and richer and richer and richer, and people are going to be paying money to go to the back of the show, you know, behind the scenes, paying thousands of dollars for him to hug up them and then to wrap their legs around him and do whatever they do back there, have pictures taken. They're going to pay thousands of dollars, mostly females. I'm telling you, that stadium, they're talking about a new spotlight on, a renewed spotlight on violence against women. Most of them, I predicted already, most of the people buying tickets to see Chris Brown are females. Females. They don't care. You have to stop caring. You have to watch your emotions at this point. This 2024, at this point, you have enough information. The internet is a wonderful place. Social media is a wonderful place. If you are a watcher, you have to watch what you're looking at. You have to watch what you're saying. You have to watch what you're doing. You have to watch who's around you, who you sit next to. You have to become a watcher. And if you are watching, you're going to realize people on the earth, they love it just the way it is. It's going backward. It's getting worse, and they love it. They love it that way. This is Sherry Veronica.